Army Reserve. We honor the sons and daughters of our military who move to new towns, start new schools, and show strength beyond their years. They serve too, in their own quiet, powerful way. Join us in recognizing military children for their sacrifice, resilience, and courage in the Air Force Reserve and the Army Reserve. From everyone at James Hodge Chevrolet and all of us here at Southeast Oklahoma Radio, thank you for your service.
Wake up and scroll to us, Southeast Oklahoma, Jay and Laney J live on TikTok every weekday from 7:10 to 9 a.m. Bringing you the laughs, the chaos, and all the real-time fun you can't miss. Hit that follow button, subscribe, and become a bestie. You'll get the behind-the-scenes moments, the jokes that never made it on air, and a chance to hang out with the show while it's happening. So start your morning the fun way. Join us on TikTok live, weekdays, 7:10 to 9 a.m. Follow, subscribe, and become a bestie.
Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
Get ready. I know you're gonna dig this.
Okay, let's begin.
So, another Friday is upon us.
Friday! It's the best excuse in the world to join the fun. I think I speak for the entire administration when I say, whoop-de-doo. It's Friday.
Yeah!
I'm waiting.
Born to be alive. To be alive. You see the born.
TGIF.
Born.
It's Friday.
Born.
Word, but she's my baby.
Take a trip from Squaresville. Live a little and see what it's like for yourself.
I like it.
What up, chat?
Born to be alive. You see the born.
What are you?
It's just me today, chat. Sorry to break your heart there, John. It's just me today.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville.
Thank God it's Friday.
You see the born.
Thank you, Cheryl Lynn. Hey, we're down to the 70s. We're down in the 70s in the chat, in the fan club. Y'all gotta see about getting some more folk in there. What did I do? What did I do? Come on now. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault, chat.
Wake up.
Here we go. Let's do it.
And I'm calling out, get up, move on.
What up, Travis?
What's taking so long? Get up,
Get a move on. Here we go. Here we go.
Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Put your hands together.
Bam, 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 bam. That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good Friday morning. That's right. It's Friday. It's Jay Lindley solo in it today, although I think Alfredo's going to join us, a.k.a. Fredo, our lovely intern to the stars. He may join us here on the show this morning. It's going to be a great day. I can feel it already. Man, first and foremost, though, let's start it off with the fact that a powerful tornado hit Enid last night, causing some major damage. It looks like there's a few injuries as well, but so far, no loss of life has been reported. Of course, that shut down Vance Air Force Base. Lots of damage there. Crews are still assessing the damage this morning. So where our thoughts and our minds go out to those there in Enid dealing with the impact of that tornado yesterday. Sounds like there's quite a few tornadoes in Oklahoma last night. So, of course, some of those happened as the night went on. So we're going to keep an eye on all of that. Damage videos of I actually watched the tornado live yesterday on one of the Weather Chasers Facebook lives. Man, it was a massive tornado. It looks like preliminary results say it's going to be like an EF4 tornado that touched down there in Enid. So I know we got a few people that join us in Enid on TikTok and possibly even over there on YouTube as well. So I just wanted to give a shout out to our listeners in that area because, man, that was a massive tornado. Good morning, Joshua. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us again. Laney J's not here today. It's going to be me soloing it. So if you want to give us a call, get your birthdays and anniversaries in. I'm going to work during the songs, during the music, for those birthday fans out there. During the music, I'm going to be checking out Laney's laptop, trying to figure out how to do the birthday club wheel, the spinny wheel, if you will. What's up, Andy in South Africa as well over there on YouTube? Thank you for joining us. 15 minutes after 7 a.m. Of course, we did have the major storms here in the state of Oklahoma. Of course, Enid having that major tornado. Forecasters say more severe weather is possible today and into the weekend, including hail, strong winds, and even possibly tornadoes across Oklahoma and Arkansas, Texas, and Louisiana. So we just want to get right here in the little corner of our state, and then the 3 states around us, Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana, this 4-corner area, if you will, should be, it's a possibility of some damaging weather today. So we just want to give you that heads up. I actually just shared a Facebook post from a meteorologist talking about the highest possibility of tornadic activity today. And we are right there in the middle of the highest portion of that. So we're going to keep an eye on, of course. Remember, folks, if the National Weather Service breaks in with severe weather here on the radio, we will come in after the National Weather Service and break it down, tell you where that storm is headed. We'll give you updates with our storm chat for McCurtain County. Quite a few people in McCurtain County that chase storms. We've got those folks in the chat, so we'll have direct eye witnesses on telling us of whether they're seeing strong winds, seeing any damage, or any hail, or even tornadoes if it comes to that today. So again, we always prepare for the worst and hope for the best when it comes to severe weather here in Southeast Oklahoma. Big thank you to everybody joining me. I appreciate you. I know you're here to hang out, have a good time. We're talking Friday action. It is Friday, my friends. Speaking of Fridays, 1 month from today, Friday musical headliner will be Midland at Globe Life Field. Of course, the American Rodeo Championship weekend is going on. We've got tickets to give away in the first weeks of May, but also you can go pick up your tickets today at globelifefield.com/American if you want to lock in some of those rodeo tickets, or maybe Midland, or even Chris Young action. There you go. Now you know. Some places have been testing early release. It sounds like you're in jail, although some jobs feel like you're in jail, I guess. Some employers are testing early release Fridays instead of the full 4-day work week. So instead of just giving you the day off on Friday, some employers are now playing with the idea of what they're calling early release Fridays. There you go. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I like the idea of a, Friday off, 4-day work week, 3-day weekend. I thoroughly enjoy that. But for our show, it really doesn't work. So I like this early release Friday thing. Come in, do the show, skedaddle after the show. Yeah? Not too shabby? All right. Everybody's being a little quiet this morning. Is it me? It's not me, is it? 18 minutes after 7 a.m. Got some Stony LaRue for you lined up, as well as some Corey Kent featuring Co Wetzel. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to give a big shout out to Orrin Jackson Lindley. He is 20 years old today. It's a big one. Down there live on 259. Good morning. And you get tore up. What up, chat? Oh, my goodness. Smash that like button. Bring the rest of the homies in here. Smash that heart me button. Get everybody up in here. Facebook, YouTube. Y'all a little quiet this morning. What's going on? Southeast Oklahoma Radio. Southeast Oklahoma Radio. Yeah, what you got? Kevin Burleson. Gotcha. 13 years of age. Big teenager. Awesome. Awesome. Do you want to say who that's from? Just big shout out to Kevin. Nathaniel, gotcha. Just making sure it was you, Nathaniel. All right, man. Appreciate you. You have a happy Friday, brother. All righty. Bye-bye. Good morning, Chera. So what's everybody doing this morning? It's a Friday. What's up, Charlotte? Your bestie's grayed out. Time to re-up. Liz. What's up, Liz? Good morning, Derek. Yes, they say it all the time. That's not news. Matter of fact, that's possibly the oldest joke in the history of radio. Oh, no, Lynn, you're power washing sidewalks? First fan club stage cheers, or what do they call that crap, has been reached. I just stayed at McGriddle, and now I hate myself. Did you enjoy it, though? That's the... Why would knowing that you may feel guilty for eating it, why put yourself through that? Because you enjoyed it? That part. But did you enjoy it? I think you're focusing on the wrong part, Let Me Cook, bro. You just ate a McGriddle, and you loved it, and it tasted great, and it was awesome, and it was satisfying. See, it's all a mindset thing, guys. I just ate a McGriddle, and now I hate myself. Or I just ate a McGriddle and it was outstanding. Tasted great. And all the mindset. Good morning, Let Me Cook. Thanks for hanging out. If I can't have you. Marty Bell Federation. Bow, 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 bow. What's up, Marty? Laney's in recovery after her cage match. How did you guess, Charlie? She went all in on her cage match last night. That's why she's not here today. Y'all guessed it. That was going to be the possible question. I love you. One more time. That I love you. Bass Catcher 106, Jay and Laney J live, little Stony LaRue to kick off your Friday, the Oklahoma Breakdown. Kevin Burleson is 13. Happy birthday from Nathaniel. That's going out to Kevin Burleson. Here's Corey Kent featuring Co Wetzel. Good morning. So hands speaking right to my chest, clean for a while. Ooh, that's a good song. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, what up? What's everybody talking about this morning? Let me catch back up here. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Dio, Mark Bloom, Big E Red? It's Friday. Rocky Mountain Low. Oh, we can get 26 of those. New flash go up. Y'all got this. 26 people send one of those. Thank you, Shorla. Shall we? It's Friday. You know that's right. You know that's right. Happy Friday, Chatskis. Rocky Mountain Low. All right, let's get back to it. Bass Country 106, Corey Kent featuring Coetzel, Rocky Mountain Low. Speaking of some of the lyrics in that song, of course, the federal government was talking about changing the classification of marijuana yesterday. I don't know if I ended up seeing a bill sign or anything like that, but we need to talk to some people that are plugged into this. Maybe Nova. Maybe I can get Nova to chat with us this morning about what all that means. Changing the schedule from what was this? From a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3 or something. I think that's what they did. So, which basically opens it up for studying and things of that nature. Still some illegality to it. Banks, there's still. We'll have to look deeper into this because I am interested to see what's going to happen. Of course, when it comes to the state of Oklahoma and their laws when it comes to MMJ, but also the federal government when it comes to that. So just curious. I don't know. We'll see. Again, I want to give a big shout out to Kevin Burleson, who is 13 years old. Nathaniel called that one in for you, Kevin. So I hope you're having a happy birthday. Big 13. Teenager, man. It's a whole new lifestyle right there, being a teenager is. Happy weekend out there to you all. Thank you for joining us. All right, coming up next, as normally, Laney J would do Laney J's Lowdown. But it'll be Laney J's Lowdown as presented by Jay Lindley. And you know, I like these studies. If you've encountered a bad boss, you're not alone. I've got 10 types of bad bosses coming up. Here's Randy Hauser. Good morning.
Got 3 missed calls from
Claire.
the number.
Watch out for the bus. Ah, the bus. Morning, Vanessa. Well, thank you, Moose Windsor. If I'm doing a really great job, you should re-up on your bestie. Your bestie's grayed out. Hit that Harmony, baby. Hit that Harmony. Become 79. 79 for 1979, the year I was born. Thanks, McLovin, for the re-up. Appreciate you. Drinking coffee as well. Oh, yeah. Oklahoma Beast just sent that heart me number 79 in the chat. Moose Windsor, where you at? You're getting left behind. Now you're going to be number 80. Yes, sir, Miss McLovin. How y'all doing this morning? Yeah, it's just me today. Laney J had something. She had something pop up she had to attend to. Thank you, Carrie. Me too. Me too. We talked about that first of the show this morning for sure. Catrice, good morning. I was thinking about doing something, maybe a fill the truck for those that have been affected by the tornadic activity. And then as soon as I said that, I said, I may chill, wait a day, wait till the weekend's over because we have a very heavy chance of tornadic activity. And, you know, we may need those donations here locally. So, but I do need to, I do want to compile something after, maybe on Monday morning for the Enid tornado victims. Isn't iced coffee already foo-foo? Why you add more foo-foo to the already foo-foo coffee? Oh yeah, I'm never alone. I got all the people in my head to talk to me if I need. That sounds so wrong, Cheryl. Maybe a cardboard cutout. How about that? How about that? Yeah, buddy. All right, Laney J's Lowdown's up next, chat. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Randy Hauser's still doing it. What's up, Shania? What's up, Kristen? April. Spicy bubble. I love it. What was that? I missed it. Laney J out doing the tornado chasing. No, I don't think there's any tornadoes right now.
Log on to our website.
More Kofi's poor favors. More Kofi's poor favors. I'll be right back with coffee.
Launch your aviation mechanics career. Texarkana College's new A&P programming is now enrolling. In just 1 year, earn your FAA, airframe, and power plant license. With flexible schedules that combine online learning and hands-on training, it's never been easier to take off toward your high earning potential and secure your future. Don't wait. Spots are filling fast. Visit texarkanacollege.edu today. Texarkana College, your future takes flight here.
This is Austin Harvonic with Deo Gloria Jiu-Jitsu. Are you looking for a fun way to get fit, learn self-defense, and involve the whole family? Come to Deo Gloria Jiu-Jitsu in McCurtain County, right here in Broken Bow. We're offering free trial classes in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and we've got something for everyone, including boxing and children's programs. Whether you're a complete beginner or a parent looking for a great activity for your kids, our welcoming community and beginner-friendly classes are a perfect place to start.
We're having way too much fun this morning.
Potential today. Visit DeoGloriaJiu-Jitsu.com or call 918.
Yes, a cardboard cutout, Charlie. Listerine, it's Friday. Hey, TikTok, just for the record, every 10,000 likes, I do 10 push-ups. If you're new here.
Explore downtown Broken Bow and discover unique shops, friendly stores, and local restaurants serving up flavors you'll love. Take a stroll, do a little shopping, and enjoy the warm hospitality that makes Broken Bow special. Whether you're here for a day or a lifetime, the City of Broken Bow invites you to explore, discover, and enjoy all we have to offer.
Thursday mornings at 7:15, it's time for the Kids Impossible Question. The Kids IQ on Jay and Laney J Live. One question, one chance to call in with a smart guess. It's all about curiosity, quick thinking, and giving kids
a chance to shine.
Brought to you by Brick and Bread, serving up fresh lunches and community spirit. And Sloppy Pops, proudly supporting McCurtain County's youth. The Kids IQ, every Thursday morning at 7:15 on Best Country 106.
Let's do it, chat. No, I do not, John. I'm here. I'm here in the morning. On Saturday, I sleep in. Ha ha. That's right, Dad. Happy birthday, Oren Jackson Lindley. That's right. It's time for Laney J's Lowdown as presented by Jay Lindley. New research identifies 10 types of bad bosses that nearly everyone has encountered. You've probably encountered a few, if not all of these. Those terrible bosses are of these 10 types. You ready? The avoider, which completely ghosts employees and doesn't deal with any kind of confrontation between employees. The avoider. The ignorer. Dismisses all the input you give. You know you got some great ideas. They don't care. They're ignoring you. The hoarder. It's actually withholding information that could help you do your job better. Did you know that? That is a manager that is withholding information from you that could most likely help you do your job better. That's the hoarder. The unappreciator never shows recognition for anything. Never shows recognition for anything. Fails to give you the proper recognition. The pretender avoids honest feedback. We're doing great, guys. I don't need to know the truth about this campaign. We're doing great. So yeah, the firefighter creates reactive chaos. Creates a fire for it to put out. I see that. The blocker, yes, the blocker prevents career development. Yeah. Why are you not growing? Probably because you have a manager that is a blocker. Why are you not, getting that raise or getting that promotion? You got a blocker as a manager. How about the micromanager? I think a lot of people have dealt with one of those in their history of jobs. Controls excessively, needs to know everything you're doing. The micromanager. The blamer avoids accountability at all costs. Some people know this manager. The blamer. It's on you. It's not on me. It's on you. And last but certainly not least, the coercer, who kind of bullies their subordinates. So the most common bad bosses are the unappreciators, the micromanagers, and the avoiders. So avoidance lifestyle, I don't want to deal with y'all's problems. Y'all got to deal with them. The micromanagers, all up in your business all day, every day. And the unappreciators, you did their job for them yesterday, and they didn't give you a single thank you. Those are the most common three. I'm curious if just by number 1 to 10, how many different, yes, I absolutely abhor a micromanager as well, according to PI, for sure. Shirley said, I have had all 10 of these bosses in my day. Now, here's my question. Could some of those personality traits or bad boss types, multiples be on one boss? Have you had one boss that was many of these? Or have you had that many bosses that you've just been through every single type of boss? I'm curious though, 1 through 10, just put in the comments, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, keyword KKBIFM. Listerine said, I had one boss that was all of the above rolled into one guy. That would be a horrible bosses right there, for sure. They made a movie about it, right? So anyway, the research suggests 95% of bad bosses don't realize they're bad bosses or how harmful their behavior is. I don't know if I believe that or not. Maybe some of the bad bosses don't actually realize what they're doing. Maybe they have great intentions, but they're just a little too close to the action. So they're doing some micromanaging. And you'd be like, you gave me a deadline of May 1st. So let me hit the deadline. I still got some days left. You don't need to micromanage me. Says here, workplace experts advise employees use strategic influence. So I like this. So actually you can basically beg them for their approval. No, it's kind of what it sounds like. But maybe understand it this way. Strategic influence is, for example, highlight the contributions you've made to the unappreciator boss. Or maybe communicate proactively with the micromanagers. Like I said, hey, I got this. Deadline is May 1st. I'm on track. Appreciate your help. I'll holler at you if you need it. Or maybe even with, you can ask focused questions with the avoiders, like, so's and so's is being a tough coworker. Can we all three sit down and talk about it? So yeah, come up with creative ways to talk to your bosses, your bad bosses. But then again, sometimes you may just not like your boss. And that can be a difficult situation to be in, especially if y'all don't congeal, you don't, as they say in the South, you don't jihad. That's the Laney J's Lowdown as presented by Jay Lindley. Thank you for joining us. We got the impossible question up next. But first, Morgan Wallen and actually Ellis first. Here we go. Clear. Oh, man. They don't jive, bro. We don't jive. We don't jihad. I'm not adjusting anything for a bad boss. I'm just telling them they are a bad boss. That's not an option for many people that need a job. And now they could go look for a new job. And once they get a new job locked in, then they can tell them, hey, you're a bad boss, I'm out. But if you expect to work under somebody, you're not just going to say you're a bad boss. That's a lie, Corny P.I. You're fronting, girlfriend. Quit capping. Ha! Now, if you're in a situation like you or I in, and you're in a better setting to just be able to tell it how it is, I get that. But your average employee that has a manager directly over them, they can't be like that. I mean, like I said, you could be on the job hunt all the time because you'll run into those bad bosses all the time. You just keep getting fired every time. Yeah, you're a bad boss. Okay, get out. Yeah, that don't work. That don't work for people that want to keep a job. Now, you could go in, suffer through the bad boss for about 6 weeks, prove to them that they have to have you. Then you have more ability to say, look, your management style is a little lacking, bro. But everybody knows you can't just walk in on the first day and say, yeah, you're a bad boss, and keep the job. I mean, we cool and all, Corny P.I., but we ain't that cool. Even I couldn't do that back in the day, in early radio day. And I've always been very vocal about how I feel about things. But I've also known with certain people, you got to structure it properly. You can't just offend initially because you got to deal with them. Be like let's see, who's a superior in what you talk? It'd be like you talking to a judge. You're trying to convince this person is a bad person or whatever. Just saying, yeah, you're a shitty judge. That's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So apply it to the people you can't talk to like that. Everybody's got those people in their lives. Everybody's got those people in their lives. If you talk to every attorney and judge like that, you wouldn't be able to, or every officer of the law. You see what I'm saying? There are people in your lives that may not be the greatest people, but you gotta handle them with kid gloves so you can get the work done. TJ Tommy, what up? You're at Tyson's? I just know where to do the job. See, that's what I'm saying. If you're in that setting, if you're in that situation, then sometimes you just gotta let them be a bad boss so you can collect the check and bide your time to find a better job.
Wouldn't trade this silent for some.
What's up, Joe Schroeder? Happy Friday, James. How you doing this morning? Yeah, that's like saying I'm self-made. Nobody's self-made. Everybody has had people they've had to lean on growing up and getting older and during hard times. Nobody's self-made. You may have done a lot of things for yourself, but everybody's had somebody, whether it be a mom or a dad or an aunt or an uncle or a cousin or a best friend or a whoever. There's always some, or a mentor there's always somebody that's input on you that you've taken from. I have 3 keyboards, Frank. Be amazed. Be very amazed. I got 3 different computer setups. I've got an on-air setup to broadcast anything I want to off of a computer. I've got the streaming setup that's got all the live streams going right now. And then I've got the on-air setup, which I think you can see. No, you can't see. Here. This computer is the on-air system. So I play all the music and commercials and stuff like that from there. So I have 3 different computers, 3 keyboards. Does that answer your question? Good morning in India. Welcome to the show. Hey, we have a podcast that the 3rd most listeners to that podcast under our umbrella is from India. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. The number 1 is Vietnam. Vietnam's number 1. The U.S. is number 2. And India is number 3. Isn't that crazy? I don't know why. I don't know why it's crazy to me. But I thought it was more crazy that number 1 was I must be pressing on a lot of buttons. Oh, yeah. I got even more buttons. Look here. Look at the board, man. Hey. I got 3 mice over here, too. It's like I've got a mice colony. A mouse colony of mice. What's up, Colombia? Esteban Ortiz. Hey, Big Daddy joined the tip.
When you quit tobacco, your body starts healing almost immediately.
When you quit the wacky bag,
breathing is easier, and you'll have more energy. You also lower your risk of type 2 diabetes. The Oklahoma Tobacco Helpline has free resources.
Let's see if I work this day.
Patches, gum, and lozenges, so you can start feeling better. Visit okhelpline.com to get started. A program of the Tobacco Settlement Endowment Trust.
Briarcliff Apartments offers spacious living that's comfortable and affordable. Enjoy large closets, air conditioning, and high-speed fiber optic internet. Heat and water are included, plus there's a playground for the kids. Rent is based on your income, making quality living within reach. 2 and 3 bedroom units are available now, and all move-in deposits are waived for 30 days. Check out their other move-in specials at 901 Southwest Van Buren Street in Otterville. Give them a call at 286-6488 to schedule your tour. That's Briarcliff Apartments.
IDK.
When you're looking for
Why is it so dark outside? Well, it's raining here.
Nova Cannabis in downtown Broken Bow.
Because we got some rain. Got some rain, Cook. I'm from Egypt. Can you bring me to us and I'll work for you? I learn fast. No. But thanks for the offer. I'm a bad boss.
Winners of the impossible question.
Oh, I see. I love it. Literally. O-I-C. Oh, I see.
Gift certificates obtained.
Not to be rude, Frank. I'm sure you're a great employee, a great human being, a great dude altogether, but it's just not going to work, I don't think. We have worse bosses in Egypt. I got you. If you ever come visit, come holler at me. If you ever come visit the area, come holler at me, Frank. We had Mama Sue and Marty came and visited us from Chicago. Marty, you still here hanging out? Bow, 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 bow. Here we go. I gotta get Laney J's pack. Bum, 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 bum. That's right. It's time for the impossible question brought to you by Nova. Y'all know how to play this game? Easy peasy lemon squeeze. Give us a call if you want to play. Today is Friday, so you're going to win Truckin' Good Barbecue. You get you a meal from Truckin' Good Barbecue. Nobody beats his meat, just for the record. So if you want some great barbecue, go to Truckin' Good Baba Chow. Was that 9 miles north of the maze in Ho Chi Town? All right. Let me see. Let me pull up my. All right, I got the question here. I got it. Let me make sure I got the answer too, because I don't forgot. Let me give you the. Let me give you the phone numbers real quick. Let me mute TikTok. They're not allowed to hear it. Sorry, TikTok. 584-3388 or 584-3389 or 584-3372 are the numbers to call if you want to call in and win the prize today. Sorry, TikTok. I had to mute you there. All right, here we go. It's Impossible Question Time, brought to you by Nova on Broadway in downtown Broken Bow. 3/4 of Americans say they must have this on their vacation. That's 75% of us, basically, say we must have this on our vacation. What is it? What is a must for you on vacaciones? Let me pull up my phone lines here. All right, got it. All right, here's the question again. Remember, you're playing for Truckin' Good Barbecue. 3/4 of Americans say they must have this on their vacations. What is it? Good morning to you. Good food, great answer. Coffee, great answers coming in on the chat. All right, let's go to the phone lines here. Good morning. What's your answer?
Quiet time.
That's close, but not what we're looking for. It's not quiet time. Trying to save your life. Bradley Scarborough says sunglasses in the chat. It's not sunglasses, but quiet time would be closer than sunglasses because it's not going to be like an accessory. Sorry. 3/4 of Americans say they must have this on their vacation. What is it? Let's go to this line here. Good morning. What's your answer?
Get some more sleep.
Some more sleep. All right. So you're going to take that quiet time to take you a nap. That's what I'm talking about. Not what we're looking for. Trying to save your life. Bradley also says nap time. It's a great answer. It's not naps. It's not naps. Their own pillow. They bring their own pillow. That's a great answer, Chera. I like it. AirPods. Sleeping in time. I love it. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. What's your answer?
Massage.
Oh, a massage. You know, when I go on vacation, I love to have a massage. That's a great answer. Not what we're looking for. In beach time, says Robin, trying to save your life. It's not beach time, but that's a great answer. Let's go to this line here. Good morning. What's your answer?
No kids.
No cheerins. That's a great answer. Not what we're looking for. Let's see here. Trying to see if I got another answer to save your life. Doesn't look like I got one up there that I can see anyway. Lacey says relaxing by the pool or the beach. That may be in the cards with the correct answer, but there's going to be some specificity. Is that correct word? You got to bring your swimsuit, Gary says. That's true unless you're going to a ski resort, like a snow ski resort in the middle of the winter. Unless they got a hot tub, then you still need your swimsuit, right? Great answer. Bradley says having a book to read. That's a great answer. Quiet time was the closest answer we've had. But it doesn't have to be quiet, but there's something that's that brought it close. Something that brought it close. Ooh, Chara Lee, that's probably close enough to be correct. That's probably close enough to be correct, but it's not about relaxation. So it's not relaxation time. Let's go to this line here. Good morning. What's your answer?
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Good morning.
Some good mornings, good mornings, good mornings. Did you say some? So like a sunrise, good morning. Great answer. It's not it. Chara Lee says meditation time. That trying to save your life, that's not it. It's not meditation time specifically, but that also is like right there, really close. Really close. Again, it's not about what you're doing, but I don't want to give it away too much. We still have 5 minutes left here in the game. All right, let me give you the question again. 3/4 of Americans say they must have this on their vacations. What is it? I got a hint that's going to give it away. There it is, Chara Lee. There it is, Chara Lee. Now we have the correct answer on social media. Let's go to this line here. Oh, they hung up. They thought they knew, but then they didn't. Good morning, Gene. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I couldn't see it. It was going fast. Let's go to the phone lines. See if we got it now. Good morning. What's your answer?
Blanket.
It's not blankets. It's not blankets. That's a great answer. Let's go to this line here. We got another call coming in. Good morning. What's your answer?
Privacy.
I'm going to give it to you. It's some personal space. Give me some alone time, my friends. It doesn't have to be quiet. It doesn't have to be beach time. It doesn't have to be. There's a lot of other caveats people had answered. That was a great answer, but this is it. Who do we have on the phone?
Karen Crosby.
Ann Crosby?
Karen
Crosby. Oh, great. Great job, Karen. Come by the radio station and pick up your Truckin' Good barbecue certificate.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. I love it. All right, Karen Crosby. They were tickled in the background, weren't they? All right, Karen Crosby gets the dub. Yes. Says here 73% of Americans say we love to go on vacation with our significant others, with our friends and family members and cheer-ins and all the things. I love it to be a great, big, huge family vacation. But even though I'm looking forward to vacation with family, I still have to have my alone time or my to-me time. Doesn't have to be quiet time. Doesn't have to be on the beach. Doesn't have to be anywhere specific, but it's got to be some me time. And I think a couple of those calls were describing possibly what they would do on their own alone time on vacation. Sipping some coffee, watching the sunrise if you're an early riser. Maybe sitting there watching the sunset if you don't like getting up too early. Whatever the case, little personal space. Not too bad. I like it. I like getting away. One of my favorite things to do, we used to go to Florida a lot when the kids were kids. Now they're all adults. Big shout out to Orrin Jackson Lindley. He is 20 years old today. Big shout out. That's my youngest son. You know what that means, chat? I no longer have teenagers. I don't have anybody in the house. I'm a empty nester, and now I no longer have any teenagers as well. But we would go to Florida a lot, bringing the kids there. And we had a lot of fun, but one of my favorite things to do was I think it was Destin, Florida. I can't remember. Maybe it was Pensacola. I can't remember exactly where we were at this time, but there was a three-story, like, beach house or whatever that we rented out. And they had a game room at the bottom. And it had bicycles. It had like 20 bicycles in the garage. And I got on a bigger bicycle because I'm a bigger dude and just kind of deboed it around the neighborhood there. That was nice. Just all by myself. Now, I did go riding the bike around with the kids, and we thoroughly enjoyed that as well. But me just, deboing it around, you hear the squeak of the pedal every time I pedal. That was fun. I enjoyed it. Just exploring on my own. I was like a kid again. So get your alone time on vacation. Don't like kick everybody out or, get mad if you don't get some alone time. I mean, it is family vacation for a reason, but find that way to get your 30 minutes of peace, if that's what it is. Maybe it's by the ocean. Maybe it's listening to music. Maybe it's running, bicycling, whatever it is. Get your personal space. Get that alone time. All right, chat, we got news, weather, and sports. Join us on Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok while all that's going on. We'll be back.
From First Bank Studios, KKBS
Clear.
106.1 FM, Broken Bow, Idaho.
Tri-state area weather forecast brought to you.
What's up, April Love? 1, 2, 3. What's up, Yellow Hearts? What's up, James Scoop? Charles Finney. Welcome back, Charles. Nehemiah. Wow. I like it. Great name. Lakers in the money? Nah. I've already got money on OKC, baby. Back-to-back champs. Oil that chair sometime? No, I needed it. I needed it for effect there.
County Rodeo is searching for rodeo royalty contestants. There are 4 age categories.
There, I think it's this little pin that keeps it from rocking. I think that's what it is. If I move it. Good morning, Brisa. Lakers will dominate. I am here for the fact that you've got faith in your team. I'm cool with that. I'll just leave it at that. I have faith in the Thunder. My faith seems founded this season. Your faith may seem a little out there for the Lakers, but hey, I like it. I'm here for it. I like that. When would the Lakers and Oklahoma City meet? Is that next round if they both win out? Or it's obviously OKC's 2-0.
In neighborhoods near Advanced Air Force Base in Enid, meteorologist Megan Gold says a powerful tornado was on the ground for at least 10 minutes.
Where we had a more significant tornado.
Does that just say LeBron's the best actor of all time? I think everybody knows he gets the Oscar for flopping.
More than likely.
While no fatalities have been reported, several people were injured in the storm and were
Lakers Rockets tonight.
Hospitals for treatment.
I like
Highway
it.
81 heading into Enid is closed.
Ooh, Spurs and the Trailblazers are tied 1-1. Celtics and Sixers are 1-1.
Officials with Advanced Air Force Base say the base will be closed until further notice, and only essential personnel will be allowed on the base while it assesses.
Let's see the bracket. Let's see the bracket, baby. So we got OKC right there. That'd be next round. Next round. Both are 2-0 in their respective
cattle producers
round
maximize genetics and
conference quarterfinal playoffs
the way you market
series.
cattle.
So
Are you selling at an auction
I'm here
with
for it.
marketing expertise in front of competitive buyers and walking out with a check in hand?
I'm sorry, LeBron
That's
just
how
doesn't have an answer.
Livestock Marketing Association member auctions, providing competition, true price discovery, and a commitment to protecting your way of life. Sell smart. Sell at an LMA member auction. Find your local LMA member at lmaweb.com.
OKC West Livestock Market is a modern facility with improved ways of handling livestock. OKC West was designed with producers in mind and truck drivers and buyers alike. They're committed to providing the finest state-of-the-art facilities, the most experienced personnel, the most efficient processing, and the most careful handling of livestock
missed out
you'll
on,
find
let me
in the
see.
state. OKC West
Yeah,
selling
and
cows
if they
bulls on
face, I'm
Mondays,
all in
stockers
for
on
Lakers.
Tuesdays, feeders on
I hope
Wednesday.
you are.
Give OKC
I'll
West
make a.
Livestock a call.
I'm all in for Lakers. I'll make a
405-262-8800
wager
for
with
more
you,
info.
homie. A friendly wager. You got to wear an Oklahoma City Thunder hoodie. Shy is the best actor of all time. That's funny coming from a LeBron fan, bro. That is. I mean, at least Shy makes it to the free throw line. LeBron flops out without even getting touched and he gets mad because he doesn't get the free throw.
Conveniently located in Horatio, Foreman, and Ashton.
There's definitely a different level. Again, LeBron was a GOAT for a long time, but Shy is about to Michael Jordan his behind. I expect the old man. I do. I respect him. I do. He's a great athlete, but he has been a little floppy. David, what's up? Appreciate you hanging out. Listerine, yeah, we talked about it. You're late to the show, bro. We talked about it an hour ago. But it was on the news, I bet, wasn't it? Sheila Black, what up? Teeny, good morning, poet. Welcome. I thought Fredo was going to come hang out, but apparently they got a baseball, an all of a sudden baseball game happening this morning.
Thanks for exploring with us.
They're leaving at 8 a.m. I always wonder on stuff like that. It's like, did they schedule it last night because of something that happened at the reschedule? Or did they just fail to tell Fredo that they needed him to take photos? Or did Fredo just fail to forget or fail to remember that he had the game today?
Texas Tech during the 2025.
LeBron has been longer than a bit. Oh, dang! Ouch!
Experience in basketball operations, administration, and personnel strategy.
That's crazy talk.
The golf team begins competition at the Big 12 Championship. Yesterday, they ended.
I like your radio show listening from Bogota, Colombia. Bogota, Colombia. Bogota, Colombia.
Today's second round.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Good morning, Charles Fanning. I see you there.
For second place individually, just one shot off the lead.
Good morning, Silva. I see you there. The girls.
Checkoff. Join us today, Heather Buckmaster, the Oklahoma Beef.
What?
Heather, let's talk about your emphasis.
What you talking about, Ari?
Yes, we're excited to announce the launch of the Route 66 Beef Truck.
I gotta go get some more Kofifi.
Interactive digital passport.
Poor favors.
To celebrate the 100th anniversary of Route 66 while showcasing the rich beef heritage found along America's most iconic highway. The program invites travelers, food enthusiasts, and history lovers to experience the Mother Road by visiting legendary steakhouses, authentic barbecue restaurants, historic landmarks, and unique roadside attractions that highlight the deep connection between Route 66 communities and the beef industry. Participants can sign up for the mobile pass and check in at featured destination and discover some of the best beef experiences along the
Southeast Oklahoma Radio. Good morning. How can I help you today?
The Route 66 Beef Trail Pass includes destinations
hello.
all 8 Route 66 states, connecting travelers with iconic restaurants and historic.
I'm sorry? I can't understand you, man. Sorry. Journey? Okay. Prank caller says, I'm Steve Perry of Journey. I'm Steve Perry of Journey. But I couldn't understand what he was saying. It was so garbled. Listerine. I must have joined on an off cycle. It's all good, Listerine. Yeah, we talked about it in the first of the show. I'll talk about it again here in a second. I got you, bro. I got you.
Make your plans to be at the ballpark for this 3-game series. It's the only visit from the Yankees this year. Don't miss it. The energy will be through the roof. Get your tickets at Rangers.com. All for Texas.
Oh,
Jay and Laney J.
I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna get some more coffee chat. Don't go anywhere.
Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders.
Listen at your own risk.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
TGIF.
Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
Born to be alive. Born to be alive. You see, we're born. It's Friday. Born. Friday. Friday. Born.
So, another Friday is upon us.
Born to be alive.
Friday, 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 Friday.
Born to be alive.
Yes, we were born. TGIF. Born.
Because it's Friday. Friday is just a day before the week.
Born to be alive.
Friday, 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 Friday,
Friday, Friday, Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yes, we were born.
Thank God it's Friday.
All right.
Wake up.
I can't understand you.
Don't just lay
I cannot understand you. It's all
like cold granite stone. Wake up.
I was dreaming, but I should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go.
Yo.
Wake up, gotta wake up, get up.
And I'm calling out.
Get up, move on.
Get up, what's
Taking so long. Get up,
move on.
Cody Canaster. What up, Cody? I am Ari. Here we go. That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. I'm Jay Wesley Lindley, your host, hanging out with you this Friday. Yes, I'm soloing it today. Laney J had something she had to do today, so it's just me. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, all day, all night. All day, all night. That's right. Don't forget Texas Rangers American Rodeo Championship weekend action is May 22nd and May 23rd. We've got tickets to give away here. You can also pick up your tickets at globalifield.com/American. Midland, Chris Young. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Couple of things we're going to be talking about coming up in the mashup of the news. Obviously, I'll be taking care of that for you. It doesn't look like we're going to get to play any Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley because there's nobody here to administer the questions. So I win by default, guys. That's right. That's right. All right. We do have some Parker McCollum action lined up for you, my friends. So stay tuned for that. Just a big shout out to those that were some devastating storms last night there in Enid. And our hearts go out to those. Of course, Vance Air Force Base was damaged as well. And more severe weather is possible tonight and through the weekend here locally. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. Here's the latest from Parker McCollum. Good morning.
One more last time.
Clear. Southeast Oklahoma Radio, good morning. Hello, anybody there? People playing on the phone today, chat. Southeast Oklahoma Radio, good morning. How can I help you today? What you want? We'll see if I have it. Yes, sir. Have a great weekend. Let me see if I got that song. have that one. Good morning, Zen. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Nicholas. Good morning, Will. Good morning, Bill. John Gotti with the marvelous confetti. This has like a... It has a classic... Has a classic feel to it. Is it a Johnny Cash kind of day? You want a Johnny Cash song? I got you. Any particular song you like on that one, or just anything? How about One Piece at a Time? I did it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. I like that song.
Call in, play along, and see if you are smarter than Jay Lindley. Weekday mornings at 8:15.
Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J Live. Of course, we don't have Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley? Because I'm solo today. I couldn't ask my own questions if I know the answers, you know? It's kind of weird. Although I wonder, I could pull them up. But then I would have the questions before you do. So it's just not going to work out, I don't think. Just don't think it's going to work out. Again, forecasters say more severe weather is possible today and into the weekend, including hail, strong winds, and even possible tornadoes across Oklahoma and the Arklatex. So just wanted to give you an update. If we do have severe weather here in the county, I'll be here in studio breaking it down for you where that storm is headed and what all is packed in it. So, of course, tis the season. We as Okies know for sure. And if you're an Arkie listening, is that okay to say? Is it Okies and Arkies and Texies and Lusies? No? Anyway, just keep your ear open. If you haven't already downloaded the app, you can do that. That way, in case you're not able to get to a radio when you, of course, you want your NOAA weather radio, obviously, if you have the access to one of those. But you can download our app. Just search Southeast Oklahoma Radio at your app store there on your phone or your Android or your iPhone device or whatever type you're using. And then, boom, we got you covered. Again, Apple and Android devices, just search Southeast Oklahoma Radio. Yay! Good morning, Lacey Marie. Good morning. Be careful. It says here, y'all be careful coming through Broken Bow. This just in, chat. Looks like an 18-wheeler lost his trailer in the red light in front of Sonic. All right. So, or is that what it says, Sonic? I can't see. There's something in the way. Let me pull it up. Yep. Okay. Good morning. Y'all be careful coming through Broken Bow this morning. Looks like an 18-wheeler lost his trailer in the red light in front of Sonic. So, just now you know. Keep an eye and ear open as you are heading through South Park Drive there, because it looks like there's a little something blocking the old way, my friends, blocking the old way. 18 minutes after 8 a.m. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. It is a pleasure to be your choice on a Friday morning. Get up, get out, and get something. We had a request for some Johnny Cash. Here's One Piece at a Time on Best Country 106 with Jay and Laney J Live.
Well, I left Kentucky back in 49 and went to Detroit working on the
assembly line.
The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day. Figured tired. I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have me a car with.
Thank you for that, Lacey Marie. Appreciate that update. What's good in the hood, Davey? Who was that on the phone? It said to receive your WhatsApp verification code, press 6. Ha! It was like, first off, the radio station doesn't have WhatsApp that I'm aware of. 2, I didn't request a verification code on a WhatsApp app I don't use. Bishop Townsend, Stevie, good morning. Harry, what's up, user 513? Galstan, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. I'm solo today. Solo. I hate scammers. Everybody's got to have a job, right? No, I'm kidding. Oh, my goodness. No, I agree. Scammers, people that scam people for their hard-earned money are the lowest of the lows, aren't they? Or they're pretty low out there. I'm sure there's somebody I could decide's lower out there. Maybe him walking across the street with his pants. Oh! Jacking up your taxes. What? No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, though. People that scam people, that's a pretty rough deal, man. Pretty rough deal. Just think how, if they put, because I'm sure scamming people takes a lot of like hard work and intuition trying to figure out what to say, how many you got to send out every day, that type of stuff. So I can imagine if those people would put their efforts to something useful. Southeast Oklahoma Radio, good morning. How can I help you today? Southeast Oklahoma Radio, good morning. How can I help you today? Hello? Wait, no, we could just hear like a TV in the background or something. Can't understand anything on the phone. It's just TV in the background. Somebody playing on the phone, maybe a kid. Fridays, the kids are out of school, so out of a lot of the classes. I'll just report the phone number to the FCC. Some dudes with suits and ties will knock on their door. No big deal. There's a fun story of a guy that with FCC came and knocked on his door in Idabel. I'll tell it one day. Bass Country 106, Jay and Laney J live. I'm Jay Wesley Lindley, your host today, soloing it. That's right, I'm solo. That's why the show is solo. Solo. 22 minutes after 8 a.m. Coming up very shortly, I do have a mesh-up of the news, my friends. So stay tuned for that. Just a little while ago, we were talking about early out Fridays, early release, also known as early release Fridays, which makes it feel like you're getting let out of jail early. But no, it's work. We were talking off the air about some of the schools that right now, like some of the school systems, if they don't use all their like snow days or whatever, they'll set those out and you'll get a Friday out towards the end of the year. So we got a lot of kids out right now, but parents like Fridays off too. Even if it was just a half day, I think a lot of people would be appreciative of that on a Friday. Plus the fact that, and I get it, there's plenty of jobs where things work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So it's not like you would even think of getting a Friday half day. But there are also plenty of jobs where a half day on Friday may boost the economy. By that, I mean, if you send office workers out earlier on a Friday to maybe do some shopping, maybe go out and eat, have a few drinks, laughs with their friends and family, whatever, you may be adding to the economy just by letting your employees out 3 or 4 hours early in the day. So I'm not saying. I'm just saying. If it's something that you've been playing with, use the angle of boosting the local economy as a reason why you might decide to let your employees have a half day on Friday. I don't know. A lot of people are having very, very positive results when it comes to taking Fridays off. So 4-day work week, 3-day weekend. A lot of companies are. But again, if you're driving a truck, you don't get a 3-day weekend if you don't want. You work 7 days a week if you want, or you work 3 days a week if you want. There's some jobs where you're needed 7 days a week. Somebody's needed 7 days a week. You may not be needed, but cashiers at a gas station, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, some cases. You got to be there. So I get it. Half days won't work for everybody. But hey, if it's a possibility, you may keep looking into it. Now, I thought this was kind of interesting. Speaking of Fridays, people are most likely to treat themselves on Fridays, especially at lunch. Have you ever treated yourself at lunch on a Friday? I'm just curious. Because apparently surveys show that it's called Friday treat culture. Maybe it's food and drinks. Some people you get your half Friday, you work your half Friday, you go to lunch, you know you're getting off, so you can have food and drinks, right? And then last but certainly not least, what some adults are dealing with right now is a fun deficit. You all heard of this? A fun deficit. Experts say adults aren't making enough time for fun during the work week. Treat yourself. That's exactly what I thought of, James. Yeah. So the fun deficit, maybe how could you up the fun at work during the week? How could you do that to make it fun, to make it worthwhile, to make it not so, I don't know, mundane, so every day, so constant? I don't know. We can figure it out. Of course, we've got some Luke Combs on the way, so stay tuned for that. You could join us in the chat, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, office games. Play some office games. I know some people at lunchtime on Wednesday, they'll have like an office-wide, like a little lunch party. It's not crazy. They don't decorate or anything. It's just everybody gets together, has lunch together on a Friday. Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe play some games. Here's Luke Combs. We'll be back with the mashup of the news. Highway clear. That's cool. John Gotti hides a mini Jesus. If someone finds it, buy them Starbucks. I like it. I like it. Good times. That's good times at 10 lines, though, for real. Let me get the phone line real quick. Best Country 106, good morning. I can't understand you, ma'am. Ma'am, I can't understand you. It's really garbled. It's like you're standing 20 feet away from the phone. Hello. Hey, I've already reported this phone number to the FCC, so the sheriff's department will come holler at you soon. That got him. That got him. I think what they're trying to do is play like movie quotes in the background that talk smack or something. But it's so garbled that I can't understand anything that's going on the phone. And then when I said I've already turned in this phone number to the FCC, the Sheriff's Department will be showing up soon, They said, F you, click. Ha ha. You know you're a big deal when you start getting constant harassment. The haters just prove you're doing something right. The more people that love you, the more people that will hate you. It's all good. I signed up for the abuse when I signed up to be in entertainment. You'll never see me. I don't care how many fans I got. You'll never see me say, I can't do nothing. And I agree. There's a lot of people. There's like Tom, you lose the, Tom Cruises of the world. They can't do anything out in public without the paparazzi. I get that. But that is a negative byproduct of doing what you love to do and make a lot of money doing. So to complain about that, Justin Bieber, it feels kind of, I don't know. I get it. Once you get to that level, I'm sure the paparazzi's rude and all up in your grill and everything. I'm not saying they're not causing angst. I'm saying you knew it was coming. Well, maybe not Bieber. He was a kid when it happened. He was kind of thrown into the limelight. So I'll give Bieber some leeway maybe. But by now, he's lived in it so long, it's like, bro, why are you lashing out? Just walk to the car, get in, drive off, boom. I don't know. Is my sourdough okay if I ignored it 3 days? I've never done sourdough. I've never done the sourdough, guys. Anybody in the chat know about sourdough? Let me get this mesh up of news ready.
When staying connected really matters, Pine Cellular is there. Locally owned and operated right here in Southeast Oklahoma, Pine Cellular understands the importance of reliable service where you live, work, and play. With friendly staff who know your name, they're more than a phone company. They're your neighbors. For dependable service, personal attention, and coverage when it matters most, choose Pine Cellular. Visit a Pine Cellular store.
All right, sweet. I'm ready.
Stay connected.
Ready to rock. Good morning, Mark. Laney is out today.
Do you ever overthink things? Like replaying a conversation in your head for the next 3 days?
Or wondering if
More
that
Kofifi. I got to keep it
in a
going.
text message meant someone was mad at you?
If that sounds familiar,
You might enjoy the Hey Therapist podcast.
we talk about mental health, relationships, and why our brains work the way they do.
Find Hey Therapist wherever you get podcasts.
Or visit heytherapist.com.
Start your morning with a front row seat. Jay and Laney J Live on YouTube every weekday, bringing the fun, the laughs, and the behind-the-scenes moments you don't get on the radio. Make sure you subscribe to the Southeast Oklahoma Radio YouTube channel so you never miss a show.
TikTok, I'm going to have to kick off your
no problem.
good audio because about to die.
Right on our
You're about to die.
Jay and Laney J Live. Watch it, replay it, subscribe today. And be
All
a
right,
part
you're
of the
plugged
show.
in now. You won't die. You're welcome. Eduardo. Caleb. Let's do this. That's right. It's time for the mashup of the news as presented by Jay Lenley. Spotify released its first ever comprehensive rankings of most streamed content to celebrate its 20th anniversary. Looks like Taylor Swift leads the artist list, followed by Bad Bunny and Drake. The Weeknd's Blinding Lights tops individual songs, while Bad Bunny's That Song claims the most streamed album. Oh, that album claims the most streamed album position. Ed Sheeran appears prominently with Shape of You, ranking second among songs. So there you go. Joe Rogan Experience still dominates podcast streaming. So there you go. Looks like Live Nation announced its annual summer ticket initiative featuring $30 all-inclusive pricing for over 4,000 North American concerts. The all-in promotion eliminates additional fees except local taxes and runs April 29th through May 5th while supplies last. So there's a lot of artists and dates and times for those. So look that Live Nation all-in summer concert ticket promotion up if you're interested in more. Peacock has canceled. No! Peacock has canceled development of a Clueless sequel series that would have featured Alicia Silverstone returning as Cher Horowitz. The project was announced in April 25, but will not move forward, it says. CBS Studios and Paramount remain committed to the property and plan to pitch it to other networks, given the film's devoted fan base. The series would have followed Cher years after the 1995 movie events. Silverstone will also have executive produced alongside starring, with the original film's director, Amy Heckerling, also producing. So that's the second failed attempt, for the record, at Clueless, my friends. Wonder if Alicia Silverstone is just hard to work with or something. That's your entertainment news. Moving into the music news. Travis Barker. That's right. Have you heard about this documentary, Louder Than Fear? Well, it is coming to Hulu this summer, focusing on the Blink-182 drummer's life after his 2008 plane crash. So, Travis Barker, Louder Than Fear. Check it out on Hulu. Also, the Ramones' groundbreaking self-titled debut album reached its 50th anniversary yesterday. Can you believe that? 50 years. It's a long time. So it says here the Punk Rock Museum in Las Vegas will launch an official exhibit July 4th on the Ramones. So all you Ramones fans out there, you're going to have to make a trip to Vegas. Justin Bieber achieved his biggest streaming day of 2026 following his second Coachella performance on April 18th. The pop star garnered 32.4 million official U.S. streams on Monday, according to Luminate data. That marked a 12% increase from the previous Monday's 29 million streams. So Justin Bieber's hits are seeing an uptick in streams thanks to performing at Coachella. That is the the morning mesh up, as they call it. It's the mesh up of the news. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. I think we've covered just about everything. Let's see here. Oh, we haven't talked about the snack dinner trend just yet. I've wanted to talk about this for a minute now, so we'll get back to it after this. We'll start it off with some Alabama Song of the South on Best Country 106 with Jay and Laney J live. Good morning.
Song of the South.
Sweet potato pie and shut my mouth. Clear. Ain't nobody looking back again. All right, Facebook Live and YouTube, that's going to do it for you guys. Those of you that are hanging out still, if y'all want to go over to TikTok and hang out for a little bit longer, you are welcome to. Love to see you over there. Peace off, and God bless you. Bye.